clickbait, a term accustomed to YouTube these days. A pungent mutation of the FIFA community I aim to expose and denounce in this terrible, terrible period of YouTube life. Clickbait first came to light in a small market in Devon in 1887 where a fishmonger titled his fishers, "Oh my god, super insane fish pack opening?" Thousands flocked to the fish and what the fishmonger had to offer, but alas, once open, it was apparent that his content was fabricated and the overall content was less than desirable. Many mythbusters tried to debunk this story, but the overall message is clear. A deceiving title and a disappointing finish. Like I am in bed. Alright ladies, sex. Anyway, the short documentary is made to highlight the torrid clickbait mutation that's currently plaguing a free video sharing website where people like Leafy are somehow popular, so the site's already fucked as it is, but like, fuck off. I tried to drown my demons, but they know how to swim.
Clickbaiting is beyond scientific research at this point. We have been working tirelessly day in and out to try to contain the virus, but it keeps on evolving, adapting to our methods. It's like they're one step ahead of us. Darwin's theory of evolution indeed applies to these subjects. They started off as simple FIFA commentary channels in the wild with the rest of the community. They didn't stand out. They didn't have a purpose. Through the prehistoric years they began to adapt to their environment. Like a lizard, they used the environment to their advantage to keep up with the succeeding YouTube channels. They used the same content as them, but they needed a draw, a hook, something to get them ad revenue and to keep them alive. This is when clickbaiting came into effect. They deceived their audience into thinking they was watching something out of the ordinary, or just a super insane epic FUT draft. This was such a simple premise to get them their ad revenue with little more effort than their counterparts. This obviously caused their species to attain a lot of hatred towards them. They mutated to become fully unaware of hate so they could continue their quest to the top of the food chain. They are learning and adapting faster than we could imagine.
Clickbaiting has a negative effect on everyone it touches. Like a virus, it spreads into you and won't let you go until you've seen every single 190 FUT draft attempt they've ever made. And then, they spit you out. You're the shell of the man you once were. They've got you. They've sucked every last penny out of you.
I lost my brother to clickbaiters. He used to be such a happy-go-lucky guy. He used to play badminton on the weekend with his chums, and then come home to watch some top-quality YouTube content. However, one morning, he changed. I went to his room to tell him that he was ready, and he gave me the coldest look that I have ever seen. Chills went down my spine. I lost my breath. His eyes were hollow, empty inside. I looked to his computer to see that he was midway through watching a GMX strip FIFA video. At first I thought he would have gotten out of it, but every night I could hear him scream in his sleep. I vividly remember him reenacting a Cap Gun Tom 193 FUT draft world record attempt in his sleep at 2 AM. We called an ambulance, but they told us that they can't do anything. He was beyond help. The night terrors began for another month. I was going to the shed to get the lawnmower, and as soon as I opened the door I saw him hanging, motionless, with a note tied to his arm reading, "I'm sorry I can't live with the pain anymore." I haven't opened YouTube up ever since.
The deadly nature of these clickbait channels is increasing in hostility throughout the years. We've contacted an EA representative to see if there's anything they can do about these clickbait channels.
Oh, it's a hard premise to stop. When we created things such as FUT Draft, we intended our audience to engage with the gamed mode and to play with the best players on the game and hopefully win the tournament. Unfortunately, clickbaiters found a hole in the system. They found solace in getting high-rated FUT drafts for some fucking weird reason. Somehow they found an audience to watch that shite. It's beyond belief we have had top minds at Oxford, Cambridge and Harvard investigate how these channels have managed to get ad revenue from obtaining high-rated squads on FUT Draft. But after 2 years of thorough investigation and 3 suicides, we've found nothing. They are truly ahead of our time. Separate mutation have attacked our offline modes such as career mode and the journey. For example, F2 freestylers in career mode and Alex Hunter fucking gets laid, mate. There's nothing we can do. We've tried to offer other game modes, so they leave FUT alone like squad builder challenges, but they are clickbaiting that as well. There's just nothing we can do. There is no stopping them. We've been urged by the government to stop making FIFA, but what other game are people supposed to use to make that really shit tweet about their fake girlfriend buying them FIFA and beer? We just can't do that.
So you're aware that you're risking the lives of every single man and woman on this planet just so someone could do a really shit tweet every time there's a new FIFA out?
It's the only way we can pay the bills. We feel terrible, but that's how it is, unfortunately.
There have been survivors of clickbait channels, dubbed Clickivers. They set up their own charity to support people currently struggling to get out of the spiral of Fifa Clickbait. One such man, Michael Memelian, managed to escape his clickbait demons and now a lead spokesman for the charity, going around schools and warning the youth of the dangers of clickbait.
It was a hard 2 years living with FIFA Clickbait. Every day was pain, but I just couldn't stop watching. I even donated half of my life savings to an Epenfez stream that was at my lowest. One day while watching a Matt HD gamer Ronaldo in a pack video, I was at my wit's end. I screamed for mercy and my neighbor came through the door and Rhino speared my tablet from my hands. It broke the chain. I was free. I've used my experiences to help others going through such torment and integrate them back into society.
Ever since Michael got clean, he has struggled to settle down again, frequently going into clickbait spasms and shouting about strip FIFA. It's hard to live with, but I love him and will stand by him until he's better.
Clickbait charity work like the scenes you're seeing behind me is becoming more frequent in first and third world countries across the globe. It aims to rehabilitate sufferers and integrate them back into society. These charities estimate that a cure for this disease is a long way off, but your donation can see sufferers like the ones you're seeing here have a higher survival rate and can hopefully see a light at the end of a very dark tunnel. Even in October 2016, the malevolent force of clickbait is still taking lives. Medical research can't find a cure, and science can only slow down a mutation. Its constant evolution is alarming, and at this rate, we'll all be slaves to FIFA Clickbait within 5 years. We need to band together to kill off this species and continue our lives before we lose it all. Just fucking stop watching them, you idiot. The content's obviously fake and overhyped. Just fuck off and watch some decent YouTube channels. Obviously not mine, but there'll be some out there like Toys in Japan and PewDiePie. Just don't give them ad revenue and they may die out. It's our last resort.